EA Sports FC is just around the corner and we are back with foot trading for yet another year. We're going to be bringing out tournaments right at the start of the game this year, competitive tournaments with prizes for all of you guys that are subscribed to the site. We're looking to dip our toes in the next year or so into the esports side of FIFA as well. So it's a chance for some of you guys to show us what you can do before potentially becoming part of the foot trading team. At the moment, if you do sub to the season pass, which basically gives you half a year completely free, one of you will win a copy of FIFA. Now, if you've already got a copy of FIFA, we'll just give you the cash instead, so you can go and spend that on whatever you want to spend it on. So subscribe to the website, make yourself millions of coins this year with all the amazing trading that we do there. But for now, let's get into the video. Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to a new video with me, Fuzzball40. Just a quick note, once this video has gone live at 5:30 PM, I will be live on Twitch. You can use the link down below. If you've got any questions, queries, you want to join the community, that is the place to find me. So make sure you come over there at 5:30 PM when we're live. But if you're new around here, please do take the time to subscribe. And if you can like the video and comment on it, it makes a massive, massive difference to the channel growth. And remember, you're running out of time now. If you want to do what I'm doing and make millions of coins on this game, subscribe to Foot Trading. You will make millions and millions this year, I guarantee it. But yeah, day one of FIFA is basically here. So really, I've been on the game now alongside a lot of people for 24 hours because we did the New Zealand thing. And in 24 hours, I am currently sat on about 200,000 coins, which I'm very happy with. I'm going to show you my transfer pile. And then I'm going to just sort of want to go over with you guys who you can be thinking about investing in the short to long term. How you can make coins if you've got a low budget right now. You've not really got many coins. How you can make coins with that. And what I've done. So basically, you can see my transfer pile. I currently have these four players that I've invested in, okay? Now, what happened yesterday was we got a huge amount of supply, right? So New Zealand came on, and then throughout the day, as time zones changed, the whole world eventually got onto FIFA or EA Sports FC, and basically it drove the prices down. Then they got very, very low. I bought at their low, and now I'm waiting for them to rise, okay? So the way that you have to think about the transfer market on FIFA is loads of supply will bring prices down. As stuff sells, everybody's coin total increases. They've then got money to buy these cards. The cards get bought off the market, their price rises. So I bought Son, I think I paid 61 for him. So 61,000 for Son. Now I'm just going to show you Son on the transfer on FootWiz. He's at 67k. Now we saw a really bizarre thing happen yesterday. So he was at 145 before I bought, okay? Then he dipped really low down to where I bought him from, which was the lowest, and got as high as 90,000 again. And I wasn't ready to sell him then. And then what happened? A few things happened. EA dropped 25k packs, which was not the way forward in my opinion. That made people panic and sell. They're not being packed as often, but people also aren't buying as often at the moment. I think everyone's a little bit wary of this new promo coming, so they're holding low. But what will happen, and what has historically happened every year on FIFA, is these players will go up in value, okay? So if you have a look at FIFA 23, Foot 23, we just get up someone like Son from then. Obviously, different card, not hugely different, but different card. Let's just do him again to make it easier. Heung-min Son, which is there. If we look at him last year and what he did, again, started off low, but obviously higher than now. Boomed, and by the time basically full release hit, he was at his highest price, basically, 435. He rocketed, basically. So, one of the cards I've gone with is Son. Now, if you guys want tips in what to invest in, okay? The first thing I will say is you need to have a decent coin budget to invest. But if you're thinking one or two players, French Premier League are usually quite good choices. They usually can't really go wrong on those. So someone like the likes of Diaby, right? I want to just show you Diaby's graph as well, so you can see it. But Moussa Diaby, I think this is a pretty decent card for the Prem. And as you can see, he's sitting about 48 at the moment. Now, if we just pop back to FootWiz and we do Diaby, I want to show you what he's done recently, okay? So Moussa Diaby, 48 as you can see. And so his highs, 59. He got as high as 63 last night, okay, from a low of 33. What you should now start to see happen is, in the evening, players rise in value, usually. By the morning, they sort of calm down again. And you can buy in the morning, then you can usually sell in the evening, buy in the morning, sell in the evening, and keep doing that, basically between now and the end of the game sort of coming out. So by the time full game releases, they should go up. Just bear in mind, market's been a bit weird at the moment. Might be a bit different, you never know. But if you're thinking about investments and you're low budget, I would be looking at some of the guys that are evolution guys. So like Danjuma and whatnot. These guys I think will do well when the full game is out. So Danjuma, for example, he was as low as 14 yesterday. He's now 19,000 coins, okay? These guys are being used for the evolutions and people are loving them. I did Nunes, I love him. Brilliant, brilliant cards. If you're low budget, Fati, Danjuma, Nunes, Werner, those sort of guys are really, really good. All you've got to know is basically what people are doing. Alternatively, what you're looking for is relatively meta, like Premier League players, not Mario Gomez, we want Joe Gomez. These guys here, the only issue you have to think about with these guys is that some of them are going to get packed quite a lot because they're low rated. But the likes of Joe Gomez, for example, sort of 7k, and again, if I just check Gomez's price, he was lower than this yesterday, 100%, because I was watching him all day. His hourlies. So he was low as 3.8 yesterday before bouncing, and he's just kept climbing since then. A lot of people are finding solace in these sort of players. There's not that much risk in buying them. So again, when content comes out, you can think about buying these guys. You can even track them for a day. If you watch Joe Gomez and you see him get to 8,000 coins by tomorrow, you might think, right, he's on the way up, I'm going to buy a few. And that's fine. That's a great idea, okay? That's the sort of place I'd be looking at. French Premier League players, I think, will do well. Really strong meta players, really meta players, like Osimhen, Kvara, those sort of cards I think will do well. Colomboani, they'll do well. They're the cards I've been thinking about investing in, okay? Just want to show you Colomboani quickly because he was another one yesterday. So 36k now. I think he got down to 28, give or take, yesterday. Yeah, so 28, 27. And he's up now, what, at 36. So really nice rise, all right? Really nice rise. So that's if you want to invest. Now, if you're low budget and you don't have many coins, then silvers are probably going to be your friend. I was using them yesterday. They were superb. Just find a filter that you like. So it could be silver, rare, Premier League. So at the moment, there were 1,000 coins. Sniping and bidding on these is really easy. You find loads of them. If you find that the Premier League is too busy, aim for another league and see what they've got going on. But as you'll see, a lot of these leagues, they've got loads of these players popping all the time. And especially as we go on, silvers are going to be solid at the moment because they're not being packed left, right and centre. So you're not going to have to worry too much about whether you're going to get massively undercut because they're not being packed too often. So silvers are really decent at the moment, okay? But if you're not sure about that, just find yourself a little filter. So one of the filters that I liked yesterday, I'm going to ruin it for myself now, but was gold, rare, defender, Premier League, okay? Now, they've all come down a little bit, so I'm going to go and change that a little bit and add England to it. And this is what I was doing yesterday. And basically, I was sniping these players as they came up. And they were easy to get, really easy to get. And I was lazy selling them for about 1,300 to 1,400 coins each. And they will sell at the end of the hour. So it's a really easy way just to bolster your coins up, like by picking up these guys. And you might end up picking up like a Godfrey who sells for a bit more. Godfrey's like 1,500, 1,600. They're the sort of things you've got to do. And using these filters, you'll build your coin total up really quickly. We're going to put together some of these. For those of you that are on the website, you will have these filters to work with and be able to make coins, okay? Now, the final thing that I would be doing right now to make coins, and I'm going to be doing some of it tonight, is working with chemistry styles, okay? One of the easiest ways to trade in this game. But Shadow and Hunter trading from day dot's always been incredible. Basically, what you're looking to do is buy these cards. I'm going to buy that Lukaku. I should have bought it straight away. Buy these cards on a pretty decent undercut. So you want to buy these cards. So you see Kalulu there. At the moment, Kalulu is selling for... Let's just get it up. Kalulu. He's currently selling for about 1,800 coins, okay? Now, if you go and check Kalulu's price with a shadow on him and see what he's doing. Pierre Kalulu, chemistry style, shadow. Just want to get an idea of where he is currently sitting price-wise. So that person has paid 2,000 coins for him. The cheapest in the market right now is basically 2,900. So you would buy that one for 2,000 coins. You put it back on the transfer market again for 2,900. Because shadows and hunters have more of a value on cards, so people pay more. Rather than buying a shadow for, say, 1,500 coins or however many coins there are at the moment, I'll just go and buy Kalulu with a shadow on him to save myself the hassle of trying to sit there and snipe stuff up or spend the extra coins. You could probably get it cheaper if you buy the player with a shadow. So you can sit there and snipe. And obviously, if you don't want to snipe, that's fine. What you can do is just turn around and bid on them. And sometimes with bids, you can get fantastic deals. I'm going to go over this much more in detail in a proper video for it. But on bids, sometimes you can get some really brilliant deals and stuff that sort of deals that you wouldn't normally get if you were trying to snipe because it's too competitive. So you can bid on them as well. Hunters works, and you can also use anchors. Anchors are decent as well. The gap on the anchors is probably a little bit lower than it might be somewhere else, but it's still going to be fairly decent realistically, all right? So let's sum up the basics of this video. The first thing is if you've got a decent coin budget and you want to invest, you're looking for the more meta players, higher rate, sort of higher value, higher rated, the sort of 25, 30k plus players. That's really what you want to be investing in. French Premier League, you can't really go wrong with. They're always going to do well. It's just standardly. But outside of that, pacey meta cards, 5-star skills and 5-star weak foot players, those sort of guys are good to invest in. Check their graph on FootWiz. It will tell you how much they're selling for, how much their low was, where their high has been. It will give you some rough idea of the demand for that player, okay? If you're struggling to make coins or you're trying to build your coin total up, use silver rares, set up a filter, silver rare. You can even just be silvers, to be fair. From any major league, you can use sort of Eredivisie as well and stuff like that. Sniping and bidding below what the company's selling for. Check the price of every single one. Put it back on the market for what it's actually selling for. Make some profit from it. Find some gold filters again, so you can find gold filters like the one I just showed you. If you all go and do gold, rare, defender, English Premier League, you're going to screw yourselves over. So I wouldn't do that if I were you guys personally, but hey ho, it is what it is. So you want to be looking at those guys basically, and then there's Shadow and Hunter trading. There will be a big long video on Shadow and Hunter trading to really show you guys how to do it in detail, me buying and selling the players, alright? So that's that. Check me out on Twitch. I'm live after this video, so make sure you come over there and say hello. But if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe down below. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss an upload. But for now, I'm out. Peace out. I'll speak to you soon.